Hello my dear students. Today we are starting with our fourth chapter of paper 1. Paper 1 is having only 4 chapters. First is operating system, second is data structure, third is C++, and fourth one is HTML. And we are starting with fourth chapter, that is HTML. You all are familiar with HTML concept or use of HTML. Basic use of HTML is to create a website. Okay, website means what? On the internet we are accessing different sites with address www dot whatever and .com .in, that all are websites. Okay, so basic use of HTML is to create the websites. Full form of HTML is hypertext markup language. This chapter is having 14 marks according to our Maharashtra board. Out of that 14 marks, 1 mark is for one MCQ, 3 marks for one theory question, and 10 marks for 2 programs. Okay, in a question number 5, you have to solve programs, and 2 programs are from HTML, so 10 marks for programs, 1 theoretical question of 3 marks, and 1 marks for MCQ. So total 14 marks for HTML chapter. For theoretical exam oriented, your chapter is having very less weightage. Only single question is asked. Okay, so chapter is very easy and very interesting. So we directly starting with our main concepts of chapter. First, just compare C++ language. In the 11th standard, we studied C++ language. To use that C++ language, we are using special software, and name of that software is Borland Turbo C++ 4.5. So for a C++ language, our software is Turbo C++. Now our language is HTML. For that HTML, we are using Notepad. See, when we study C++, for that programming language, we require special software. That software is not available inside our computer system. Sometimes we are sharing that softwares with our friends or any other. Sometimes we are downloading directly from internet. But for a HTML programming language, that Notepad software is already present inside our computer system. So no need to buy any special software. Means Notepad is easily available. So HTML programming is easy to perform as compared to other any programming language. In a Turbo C++, our first concept, on clicking of file option, then new, we are getting a completely blank window. In that blank window, we are simply typing our C++ program. So first step of C++ is we type our program into required software. After that, we are saving our C++ file by giving required name of file dot its required extension. So extension for C++ program or C++ file is dot C++, means plus plus pp. So the extension for C++ programs are dot cpp. Second and third steps are slightly similar in a HTML. After opening a notepad, we type our program. After completion of that, we have to save our HTML file with required extension, and required extension of HTML file is .html. First possibility of extension is .html, or second possibility is .html. Now our program is over. We are waiting for output. To get a output in a C++, we execute, we debug our program, and then compiler gives the output to us. But if our program is completely error-free, even our program is having single mistake, then compiler shows us error list. So output of C++ is depends on execution, on the debugging process. But in a HTML, compiler is completely absent. We get direct output inside browsers. See, when we are accessing net, then we require some platform, and that platforms are nothing but browsers. For example, your Google Chrome, then Internet Explorer, Mozilla Firefox, different browsers are available. So with the help of any browser, we open our file, so we get particular output. Just focus on HTML, forget about C++. Okay, so when we have to perform any basic or advanced program in a HTML to create a website, first we require software, that is text editor, and we are using Notepad as software. In a Notepad, simply we are typing our program, then we are saving our HTML file by using .html extension or .htm extension. And at the last, to get the output, to show the result, we are opening our saved file inside respective browsers. Okay, so this is basic introduction about HTML, how to use HTML, how to perform programming in HTML. Finally, we starting with our main concept. Okay, generally question is asked, what is HTML, what are advantages of HTML, second, what is HTML, what are disadvantages of HTML, and many more. But one question is common in a theory part, what is HTML, and for that only 1 marks is there, and for 1 marks just you have to give the full form of HTML and its meaning. Okay, what is full form of HTML? HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language. HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language. See, hypertext is actually single word, and meaning of that hypertext is a simple text, basic text. Just give a standard word as a ordinary text. Okay, so hypertext means ordinary text, but that text is having some capacity, some facilities of formatting. Formatting means what? Sometimes we are performing some operations inside Word, inside PPT, and then we are changing some effects, some color, some font size. That is means formatting. So ordinary text is having capacity of formatting, providing a link, provide images. So all that concepts, all that features are present inside ordinary text. So when these all effects are applied to ordinary text, then ordinary text becomes extraordinary text. So your ordinary text is completely converted, okay, and that conversion is performed by markup. So markup is what? Markup is a process that converts ordinary text into extraordinary text. Okay, extraordinary text means what? That is complete our result, means finally we get our output. सी आपण सगळेजण वेबसाईट्सना व्हिजिट करतो, ठीक आहे. तुमच्यापैकी कोणाला असं ब्लॅक अँड व्हाईट वेबसाईट आवडणार का? नो. वी रिक्वायर्ड और वी ऑलवेज गिव प्रायोरिटी टू इंटरेस्टिंग वेबसाईट विच हॅविंग डिफरंट इफेक्ट्स. So that different effects means what? That is complete interface. That is complete interface, and that interface is depends on graphics. So markup process converts ordinary text into GUI. GUI means what? Graphics user interface. Let it listen again. HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language. Hypertext means what? Simple text, ordinary text, but that text is having capacity. That text is having capacity of formatting, to provide a link, to provide images, to provide tables, and many more concepts. So ordinary text is converted into extraordinary text with the help of markup process. So markup process is used to maintain a GUI in a website. GUI stands for graphical user interface. Okay. So the first concept, this is introductory part, or this is answer of 1 mark question, what is HTML. It is sufficient, what is HTML. Now the first concept of our book is HTML element. Okay. We are always visiting to different websites. In that website, sometimes we get normal text, plain text. Sometimes we get images. Sometimes we get list. Sometimes we get tables. Different kind of information is present into single website. So website content all the information, and that all the information means what? Element content of website. HTML element means content of website. In only 2 words, concept is over. What is HTML element? Content of website means HTML element. But to add element content into any website, first we have to study some HTML tags. Main concept is tags. Question is asked, explain HTML tags. Okay. Question is asked for 3 marks. 2 marks for explanation and 1 mark is for example. Always remember in a 12th board, for a C++ and for HTML, example is compulsory. But when question is asked, 2 mark is for your normal theoretical explanation and 1 mark is for example. So we starting with concept HTML tags. First concept, first point, what is tag? Tag means what? We can declare many tags. So these are two simple symbols. That two symbols are what? Angle brackets. That two symbols are angle brackets. Okay. So अँगल ब्रॅकेटच्या आतमध्ये जी काही टेक्स्ट असेल ती टेक्स्ट म्हणजेच काय असणार आहे? आपली HTML टॅग असणार आहे. लिसन, द टेक्स्ट between two angle bracket is called as HTML tags. Okay. Second concept, if tag concept is clear, then second rule for HTML tags are, in a HTML almost maximum tags are always comes in pairs. Maximum tags are always comes in pairs. Pair means every time there are two tags. Every time there are two tags. How it is possible? See here. Take a first example. HTML tags are enclosed are present along with angle brackets. For example, this is our website. Okay, we have to display CS text in bold font. आपल्याला CS हा वर्ड बोल्डमध्ये डिस्प्ले करायचा आहे. बोल्डमध्ये डिस्प्ले करण्यासाठी सध्या मी तुम्हाला सांगते बी टॅग इज प्रेझेंट. बी मीन्स बोल्ड टॅग. ओके, सो बी टॅग, but rule explain almost tags of HTML are comes in pair. So first B tag means again second tag is also B tag. But see how what happened here. Out of pair, first tag out of pair first tag is known as start tag. First tag is known as start tag and second tag is known as end tag. First tag is known as start tag or opening tag. Second tag is known as end tag or closing tag. Second concept, tag first represents opening tag. Second tag represents closing tag. See here, both tags are completely same, but second tag is having a forward slash which represents effect of that first opening tag is completely stopped. So here we are writing a CS text in a normal form. This CS is a ordinary text, but in a website, in an output, we get that CS text as a extraordinary text by applying effect of first opening tag. Start tag, end tag. Second concept, when two tags are present, first start tag and second end tag, then there is no any rule related to character sensitivity, because HTML is not a character sensitive. HTML is not character sensitive means writing a bold tag, start tag in capital letters and ending of bold tag in small letter is correct. There is no any mistake because HTML is not character sensitive means uppercase and lowercase both are considered as same. सो तुम्ही कुठल्याही टॅगला कॅपिटलमध्ये टाईप करा, स्मॉल लेटर्समध्ये टाईप करा, ब्राउझरसाठी ते सगळं काय असणार आहे, सेम असणार. ओके, सेकंड रूल, when we are declaring any tag, okay, sometimes some tags are having extra information, additional information, and to represent that additional information we have to use attributes. Again revised with this HTML tag concept. HTML tag means what? The text between two angle bracket is called as HTML tag. For example, to display CS text in a bold form, B tag is used. To display CS text in underline form, instead of B tag, we use U tag. U means underline tag. U tag, our text is CS, U tag closed. See? Effect of start tag is applied on this text. That text is known as element content. That text is known as element content. म्हणजे दोन अँगल ब्रॅकेटच्या आतमध्ये जी टेक्स्ट असेल त्याला म्हणणार आहोत आपण HTML टॅग्स, आणि दोन टॅग्सच्या मध्ये जी टेक्स्ट असेल त्याला म्हणायचं आहे एलिमेंट कंटेंट. मग ह्या एलिमेंट कंटेंटवर इफेक्ट कोणाचा अप्लाय होणार आहे? फर्स्ट टॅगचा, स्टार्ट टॅगचा. लाईक दिस सी एस टेक्स्ट जी आहे त्याच्यावर इफेक्ट कोणाचा झाला? बोल्डचा झाला. सो वी गेट आउटपुट इन ए बोल्ड फॉर्म. इन a second example, effect of u tag is applied on element content cs, so cs is displayed with underline effect. Clear? Second concept, html is not character sensitive, means declaration of start and end tag in uppercase and lowercase can considered as completely same. Now the last part of this concept is syntax. For each and every tag we have to write syntax. Syntax means nothing but the format, how to declare tag. For every tag, first we are writing its name, so syntax is tag name. Tag name is compulsorily enclosed inside two angle bracket. Then our text, that text is nothing but element content on which effect of our start tag is applied, and finally that all effects are terminated by end tag forward slash with tag name. Okay, so for all tags, first we are giving syntax and then example. So take some examples. Okay, in some websites, at the top part, name of, for example, if we are creating our college website and we have to display our college name at the top with scrolling effect. Scrolling effect means that text is not constantly displayed on web page. That text is scrolled from one side to another side. For scrolling the text, marquee tag is used. ओके, ॲक्च्युली हा सगळा पुढचा पार्ट आहे. जस्ट फॉर एक्झाम ओरिएंटेड मी तुम्हाला आता सांगते. टॅग नेम इज मार्क्यू. College name is SVM, and again marquee tag is used. See, tag name is marquee, element content is SVM, and marquee tag is closed with forward slash. So effect of marquee tag is completely applied on SVM. So in a web page, in a website, we get SVM text with scrolling effect. Always that text is scrolled from left side to right side or right side to left side, depends on attribute concept. Depends on attribute concept. Clear? Now we starting with our second point of HTML tag, that is tag attribute. After HTML tag, second concept is tag attributes. Attributes means what? Just that attribute gives extra information, additional information. Extra information or additional information about tag. As effect on element content is applied only because of start tag. That means, of course, attributes are also used inside start tag. For example, take a simple example. We have to create a table in a website. This is our web page. We have to create one table. Suppose this is a table, but that table is having double border. Table is having double border. Again, listen. To create a table in a HTML, table tag is used. To create a table in HTML, table tag is used. Then some element content and normal table tag is closed. But simple tag is not giving extra information. Extra information is given only by attribute concept. So what is attribute? First rule of attribute is attributes are always comes in name and value pair. Name means attribute name, and value means that is the path, source of that attribute. Here, then we have to implement double border to our table. Then simple, we uses our attribute as border. How many borders are applied to our table? Only two. So border is equals to its value is 2. Border is equals to value is 2. So 2 is a value. Border is our name of attribute. As we are giving a value inside double quote. So every time name and value pair is used, but value is given inside double quotes. Clear? Second concept. Attributes are always declared inside open or start tag. That's it. Concept is over. This is simple example of attribute of tags. Now we have to write the syntax for attribute concept. For HTML tags, we are writing a syntax. Okay, our syntax is first we are writing tag name, angle bracket, complete. Then some element content, tag name, closed, forward slash, tag name. This is simple example of declaration of any tag. But when we are implementing attribute concept, then syntax is changed. Here attribute name is added. So attribute name is equals to value inside double quote and angle bracket complete. This is syntax for declaration of tag attributes. Simple concept. Attribute means which gives extra information about our tag, and they are always declared inside start tag or opening tag, and that attributes are always comes in pair of name and value. Take one more example of this concept. Suppose we have to give some heading. We have to give some heading like result. So our heading is result, and we have to display that heading at the right side of our web page. Okay. So to display headings, we have different heading tags from H1 to H6. We are giving priority to largest heading H1 tag. So H1 is our tag name, simple tag name. Then our heading, our element content is result, and tag is closed, forward slash, and tag name as it is, that is H1. So result is displayed as a heading, but we have to display that result heading at the right side. So we are changing its alignment. Here we are using one more attribute, that is align attribute, and value to that align attribute as right. So result text is displayed in a website at the right one, that is result. Getting? In this year, question is asked for 3 marks. Explain the basic structure of HTML program. Basic program of HTML. Very few tags are used in a basic structure of HTML program. Every HTML program is starting with HTML tag. So tag means first you have to declare 2 angle brackets. Tag name is present inside 2 angle bracket, and tag name is also HTML. Here HTML tag represents beginning of HTML file. As tags are comes in pair, means first HTML opening tag and last HTML closing tag. Difference of only forward slash. Forward slash is extra in ending tag. Start tag, end tag. This represents beginning of HTML file. This represents ending of HTML file. HTML tag. Then second part is head tag. Head tag is used to represent only header information. Header information means that is not the content of our web page. That is not content of main website. Just for only header. Top part is used inside head tag. Head tag open, again head tag closed. Element content of head tag is title tag. So title tag open and title tag closed. Suppose we are giving a title as welcome and 3 dots. Listen here. Title tag opening, title tag closing. Between two tags, text is welcome. So welcome is becomes element content. Element content of title tag. Means effect of title tag is completely applied on welcome text. So welcome text is displayed inside title bar of HTML web page. When we open any website, there is address bar, there is title bar. So inside that title bar, our title is displayed as welcome and same part 3 dots. Whatever you are writing inside that title tag is displayed as it is inside title bar. This is basic part, and your main output is depends on element content of body tag. So body tag, here your whole code, whole program, and then body tag closed. How to read? Opening of HTML tag, opening of head tag, opening of title tag, closing of title tag, closing of head tag, opening of body tag, closing of body tag, and closing of HTML tag. For this, 1 mark, and for the explanation, 2 mark. In that explanation, just you have to give one line explanation of each tag, what it represents. For example, as I already told you, first opening of HTML tag represents it is beginning of HTML file. So your HTML program, in HTML program, opening of HTML tag represents opening of HTML file or HTML document, and closing of HTML tag represents ending of HTML file or HTML document. After that, opening of head tag represents header information. Header information means that is not displayed in output. Okay. For example, head tag includes some title tag, then some meta tag, script tag, then style tag, and many more tags are present inside head. Second, title tag. Opening of title tag is used to give a title to our web page. So directly element content of title tag is displayed inside title bar, and the effect of that title tag is terminated by closing of title tag. Second, effect of header part head tag is terminated by closing of head tag. Second, our main output which display is depends on content of body tag. So from body opening tag to body closing tag, whatever we are typing inside this part is completely displayed inside web page. Last, closing of HTML represents ending of HTML document. So first HTML open, HTML close. Tags are comes in pair. Second, head open, head close. tag is present in pair. Same. Title is open, title is closed. Body is open, body is closed. So currently all tags are present in pair. And the last concept, just we have to give advanced example. Suppose where displaying CS text or college name SVM text. Last example, bold, underline and italics. Consider last SVM text is displayed in italics form. To display text in bold, B tag is used. To display to display underline form, U tag is used. And to display italics form, I tag is used. For this output, we are writing program. First, bold tag. Our text is SVM. Again, bold tag effect is stopped by closing of B tag. Now, second tag is underline, that means U tag. U tag element content is same. SVM U tag is closed. Last, italics, I tag, SVM, I tag closed. Again, body tag closed and HTML tag closed. Body tag closed and HTML tag closed. Concept is over. Okay, our next concept is attributes in body tag. Attributes in body tag. There are only 5 attributes in body tag. First is background attribute. Second is BG color attribute. Third is text attribute. Fourth is link attribute. And fifth one is v-link attribute. वन बाय वन आपण घेतो. प्रत्येक ॲट्रिब्यूटचा स्पेसिफिक यूज आहे. ॲट्रिब्यूट कन्सेप्ट आपली आधी झालेली आहे. ॲट्रिब्यूट्स काय देणार आहेत? बॉडी टॅगचे ॲट्रिब्यूट्स म्हणजे बॉडी टॅगची काय देणार आहेत? एक्स्ट्रा इन्फॉर्मेशन. ओके, फर्स्ट ॲट्रिब्यूट इज बॅकग्राऊंड. फर्स्ट ॲट्रिब्यूट इज बॅकग्राऊंड. Background attribute is used to apply to insert image to the background of web page. वेब पेजच्या बॅकग्राऊंडला इमेज सेट करायला ॲट्रिब्यूट काय होणार आहे? बॅकग्राऊंड यूज होणार आहे. अँड यू ऑल नो दॅट ॲट्रिब्यूट्स आर ऑलवेज यूज्ड इनसाइड स्टार्ट टॅग. सो एक्झाम्पल, स्टार्ट टॅग इज अवर body tag. Attribute name is background. Attribute name is background. This is name of attribute and its value is comes in pair. As we are applying image to the background of web page, so we required a path of image where that image is stored. Suppose image is stored inside our computer system. Inside D drive there is CS folder, and inside CS folder there is images folder. Inside images, suppose nature, image name is nature and its extension is suppose JPG or JPG. You can take any type of extension or any type of image. So value is given inside double quote. This is basic example of background attribute with body tag. First attribute is background attribute, which is used to apply image to the background of web page. So value which given inside double quote is complete path of image where that image is stored along with its extension. So when we are applying this image, our example becomes same as it is. Body tag, attribute name, background is equals to inside double quotes, path of image is D drive / folder name CS, inside folder, second folder is images, inside images folder our image name is nature dot, its extension is JPG. Finally double quotes are completed and angle bracket of start tag is completed. Then some element content and finally body tag is closed. This is first attribute of body tag. Okay, now we starting with second attribute. Second attribute is BG color. Code word BG, background, color means color. So second BG color attribute is used to apply background color of website. For background attribute value is image. So for BG color attribute value is color name. Where CS student, so spelling of color is COLOR, color name. And second possibility for that same attribute is color code. For example, suppose we have to apply background suppose we have to apply black color to the background of website, then same our tag is body tag. So body tag open, attribute is BG color and value to BG color attribute is black, inside double quote, angle bracket complete, element content and then body tag closed. So what happened? Black color is applied to the background of web page. But as you know all the color codes of colors, then instead of using simple text color name, you can give color code. For example, instead of black, you can use 000 also, or you can use any color code. You have choice of 00 to total FF. By combining all available possibilities of 00 to FF, you get different color code for different colors. So second attribute of body tag is BG color, which is used to apply background color of website, and the value for BG color attribute is either color name or color code. Okay, now we are starting with third attribute. Third attribute of body tag is text. Simply, BG color is applied to color to the background. So text attribute is applies the color to only the text which displayed in website. For example, this is our website. Currently, background color of this web page is white. Now, text, suppose our class name Real Vision Tutorials, RV. RV Real Vision is displayed in black color. So we have to set color of text which displayed in website in black color. Then same tag is body tag, attribute name is text, and value for text attribute is also same, color name or color code. And for this web page, text color is displayed in black color, so value inside double quote is black, again some element content and body tag closed. So third attribute text is used to give somewhat. Second real vision RV is displayed in red color. For that example, body tag text attribute and value to text attribute is red inside double quote. So element content of body tag is displayed in red color. Now fourth attribute, we are taking fourth and fifth attribute at same time because both are related to each other. You all are surfing on net, yes. When we search any concept, any point in any browser or in Google, then we get number of links of single concept. When we click on any one of them link, then suddenly that color is changed to some different color. Maximum times or by default, two colors are set. Most of links are displayed in blue color, but when we click on that blue color link, that blue color is suddenly changed into purple color. So listen, suppose this is link part, click here. Click here is displayed in, just consider it is displayed in blue color. When user clicks on that link, that blue color is changed to purple color. So link and visited link related to two attributes. Fourth attribute is link attribute and fifth attribute is v-link attribute. I am not writing here again and again because for bg color, for text, for link and for v-link, attributes are color name and color code. We are directly taking example of link and v-link attribute. What is use of link attribute? Link attribute is used to give a color to only link part of website. V-link attribute is used to change the color even if user is visiting to link. Clear? So we are taking example of link and v-link attribute. Our tag is same. Example, body tag. Inside body tag we are using that two by default colors, blue and purple. Means by default our link is displayed in blue color. When user clicks on that link, suddenly color is changed into purple color. So body tag, first link attribute is blue. Second v-link attribute and value to that v-link attribute is purple. Double quotes complete and angle bracket complete. Some element content and finally our body tag is closed. Okay. So total 5 attributes are, I think, almost clear. Again revised with 5 attributes. Background attribute is used to set an image to the background of web page. Value for background attribute is path of image. Image means whole, complete path of image. Okay, image path. BG color attribute is used to set the background color of website. Value for BG color attribute is color name or color code. Next attribute, text attribute. Text attribute is used to give a color to only the text of website. Same. Value for text attribute is color name or color code. Next attribute is link attribute. Link attribute is used to give a color to only the link part of website. Next, value for link attribute is also color name or color code. And last is v-link attribute. V-link means visited link. If user is visiting to link, then only color of v-link attribute is applied. Same value for v-link attribute is color name or color code. Okay, we are taking small example of attributes in body tag by combining more than two attributes. Now you have to consider background, just considered border. Okay, background color of our website is white. Here we are writing CS. CS is text. Text color is black. Now we are giving some link part. Click here for video lectures or click here for HTML notes. When link is provided, then underline is by default available to that part. Suppose here CS is display with underline, then there is a difference between this underline and this underline. I think you all are observing or not. When you are moving mouse pointer over this website, then when mouse pointer is come here, then there is no any change. But when mouse pointer is moved on this text, click here where link is provided, then suddenly mouse pointer is changed into hand shape. दोघांना डिस्प्ले होताना अंडरलाइन डिस्प्ले होती है तुम्हाला आउटपुटमध्ये. बट सी एस ह्या टेक्स्टला जो अंडरलाइन आहे दॅट इज ऑफ यू टॅग. क्लिक हिअरला जी लिंक प्रोव्हाइड केलेली आहे दॅट इज ऑफ ओनली लिंक पार्ट. ओके, सो ओरली we are revising our attributes. To provide a background white color, background attribute is used. To provide a black color to text, text attribute is used. To display link in red color, link attribute is used. Suppose when user visits to this click here link, color of red is changed into black. So for v-link attribute value is black. For this output, our bg color is equals to white. Okay, for black color of text, text attribute is equals to black. For link in red color, link attribute is equals to red. And just consider when we click on that, click here link, red color is changed into black color. So again v-link visited link is equals to purple. Finally, our concept of attributes in body tag is